Every day, millions of people carry silent questions about life, purpose, and happiness. Welcome to Pondering Life's Journeys, a place where we explore the struggles of being human and the timeless wisdom that helps us navigate them. But here's something important. Most people who watch these videos never subscribe. If these conversations mean something to you, if even one idea resonates, please subscribe and like this video. It helps this channel reach the people who might desperately need to hear these messages, and it gives us the heart to keep creating them. Because none of us are truly walking this journey alone.
Let me start by telling you that grief isn't something you survive in a straight line. It's a chaotic, deeply human misadventure that slowly teaches you how to live again. Listen, nobody prepares you for that moment. The call, the silence, the sentence that splits your life into before and after. At first, it doesn't feel real. You hear the words, but they don't land. It's like your mind refuses to accept the weight of what just happened. You go through the motions, answering questions, nodding, existing. But inside, something has already started to unravel. And here's the truth nobody tells you. There is no correct way to react. Some people cry immediately. Others don't cry at all. Some feel numb. Others feel everything all at once. This is where the misadventure begins. Because grief doesn't arrive like a clean, organized checklist. It crashes into your life like a storm with no map. You may have heard of the 5 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. But in reality, it doesn't work like steps on a staircase. It's more like a roller coaster you didn't sign up for. One moment you're okay, almost normal. The next, a memory hits you out of nowhere, and you're not okay at all. You might laugh at something, then feel guilty for laughing. You might feel fine in the morning and shattered by night. And in those early days, the world feels wrong, too loud, too quiet, too normal. Because how can everything keep moving when your world just stopped? This is the first lesson of grief. You are not broken. You are responding to something that broke your reality. And the confusion you feel, that's part of the journey. At some point, you'll feel the urge to run from it, to distract yourself, to bury it, to push it down into a place where it can't reach you. And for a while, that might even seem like it's working. You stay busy. You avoid the memories. You convince yourself you're handling it. But grief doesn't disappear just because you ignore it. It waits. And the longer you avoid it, the heavier it becomes. This is where the misadventure turns inward, into a quiet battle between feeling and avoiding. Because the truth is, you can't heal what you refuse to acknowledge. Grief demands to be felt. It might come out in unexpected ways, in anger, in exhaustion, in silence, in tears you didn't see coming. And when it does, it can feel overwhelming. So, what do? You let it exist. That doesn't mean drowning in it forever. It means giving it space. Maybe that looks like sitting alone in a quiet room. Maybe it's writing everything you wish you could say. Maybe it's speaking their name out loud when no one else does. Because grief isn't just about losing someone. It's about learning how to carry their absence. And that's not something you solve. It's something you experience. The moment you stop running from the pain is the moment you begin to move through it. Here's something people rarely talk about. Grief doesn't just take the person you lost, it takes parts of you with them. Your routines change, your thoughts change, even your sense of identity shifts.
Because when someone is deeply woven into your life, losing them creates a gap that echoes through everything. You might wake up one day and realize, I don't feel like myself anymore. And that's terrifying. Because now you're not just grieving them, you're grieving the version of you that existed when they were still here. This is where many people get stuck. They feel guilty for wanting to feel okay again, guilty for laughing, guilty for doing things they enjoy. But listen carefully. You are allowed to feel joy, even in grief. In fact, it's necessary. Because healing isn't about forgetting, it's about remembering without being destroyed every time you do. Start small. Do something familiar, something that reminds you of who you are outside of the loss. It might feel strange at first, almost wrong, but slowly those moments begin to stitch you back together. And don't forget your body in all of this. Grief lives physically too. It drains your energy, disrupts your sleep, takes away your appetite. So taking care of yourself isn't optional, it's survival. Eat something, rest when you can, step outside. Not because everything is okay, but because you deserve to be okay again, one step at a time. If there's one thing you take from this, let it be this. You are not meant to carry grief alone. And yet so many people try to. They isolate themselves, they hold everything in. They convince themselves that no one else will understand. But grief shared is grief softened. Not erased, not fixed, but made lighter in moments. Talking helps, even if it feels awkward, even if you don't know where to start. Sometimes just saying, "I'm not okay," is enough to open the door. That person might be a friend, a family member, or even a stranger trained to listen and guide you through the storm. Because sometimes what you need isn't answers, it's presence. Someone to sit with you in the silence. Someone to remind you that your feelings are valid. This is the final truth of the misadventure. Grief doesn't end, it evolves. It becomes something you learn to carry instead of something that crushes you. And one day, without realizing it, you'll smile at a memory instead of breaking down. You'll feel the loss, but also the love that came with it. And that's when you understand. You didn't move on, you moved forward, with them still a part of you.
If this conversation gave you something to think about, a new perspective, or even a small sense of clarity, then this channel is for you. Consider joining this growing community by subscribing and leave a like on the video so more people searching for answers can find these ideas too. Your support keeps these conversations alive. Until the next video, keep reflecting, keep growing, and keep pondering life's journeys.